Dunjungle is a fast-paced roguelite where players take on the role of a monkey hero, navigating a jungle corrupted by a mysterious force. The game offers procedurally generated dungeons, temples, and crypts filled with strange enemies, valuable treasures, and deadly traps. Each run is unique, thanks to a wide variety of weapons, spells, and relics that can be merged for more powerful versions. Players can choose from several unlockable classes, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. There are no checkpoints. Death means starting over, but progress carries over, including new weapons, spells, or rescued characters who may aid future runs. The game features quirky NPCs, unusual enemies like walking fish, and unpredictable surprises like mimics disguised as treasure chests. Every attempt reveals more about the world of Dunjungle, encouraging players to dive back in and push further. Let's now delve into the reviews. Common feedback points to Dunjungle highlight its engaging art style, fast-paced roguelike gameplay, and unique charm, particularly the monkey sounds and dedicated button for them. Players appreciate the vibrant visuals and atmospheric levels, which pair well with the fluid combat and customization options. However, there are concerns about balance, with enemies dealing significant damage early on and upgrades feeling lackluster, leaving some frustrated with the difficulty curve. Despite these issues, many are hopeful that with updates, the game could reach its full potential, with some comparing it to Dead Cells in terms of movement and combat innovation. Amanda the Adventurer 2 is a narrative-driven game where players follow Riley Park as they investigate mysterious tapes discovered in their attic. Riley heads to the Kensdale Public Library, where a masked figure, claiming to have known their late Aunt Kate, seeks their help in finding something hidden there. The figure also warns of a dangerous entity drawn to the tapes. Amanda, now aware of Riley, is determined to escape her world and find Riley. The game features interactive elements where player choices directly impact Amanda's world. New areas, exploration mechanics, and additional characters deepen the story as Riley uncovers the chilling truth behind Amanda, Aunt Kate, and the cursed tapes. Let's now delve into the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, the sequel to Amanda the Adventurer has received mixed feedback, with many noting a sharp departure from the charm of the first game. The initial puzzle, involving scanning books to unlock a combination, left some players feeling disengaged, with complaints about its lack of relevance to the story and Amanda's lore. Many found the puzzles either frustratingly difficult or overly simplistic, causing some to rely on guides, while others praised the game's depth when approached without hints. Despite the complexity of the puzzles, some felt the balance was off, and the lack of a chapter selector added to the frustration of replaying tedious sections. For dedicated puzzle enthusiasts, however, the game's intricate challenges and expanded lore were a major draw, promising deep engagement and replay value. Nonetheless, for casual players, the disconnect between puzzles and narrative, coupled with repetitive gameplay, was a barrier to enjoyment. No More Room in Hell 2 is an intense and terrifying permadeath co-op journey into zombie-infested zones. As an emergency responder, players must survive, scavenge, and fulfill missions in an ever-changing environment. Up to 8 players collaborate across massive maps, relying on communication and strategy to overcome the undead threat. The game emphasizes survival through smart tactics or brutal combat, with permadeath adding higher stakes to every decision. Players scavenge for weapons and equipment, building power together but risking everything with every move. The first area, set in rural Pennsylvania, challenges players to reach a power plant while surviving escalating dangers. With a dynamic, replayable horror atmosphere, players face multiple zombie types, scarce ammo, and the threat of losing their character forever. Let's now delve into the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, No More Room in Hell 2 in its early access phase presents a mix of promising gameplay and significant technical issues. The game's concept and atmosphere are praised, offering a tense team-focused zombie survival experience. However, recurring server problems, high latency, and bugs, such as hit registration errors and awkward animations, are major concerns. Some players express optimism, acknowledging that early access naturally comes with flaws, and are excited about future updates. Others, however, find the game's current state unpolished and overpriced, suggesting it needs more development to become a solid title. Spellchanted 2D Hidden Object Puzzle Adventure. Tile matching is a puzzle game set in a magical world where familiar fairy tale characters like Sleeping Beauty, Rapunzel, and Snow White rule their kingdoms, now under threat. Players join Alice, a young witch, in her quest to stop the powerful enchantress Circe from becoming an evil queen and taking over the fairy tale world. The gameplay involves finding pairs or triples of identical objects, with new mechanics in every level, earning stars to restore a wizard mansion filled with magical artifacts. Players can unlock new chapters by solving jigsaw puzzles and visiting locations like Circe's Tower and the Kingdom of Sleeping Beauty. Magic power-ups like fireflies and time-freezing powder help players overcome tricky levels. Let's now delve into the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Spellchanted offers a relaxing experience, ideal for unwinding after a long day. It invites players to grab a drink, like a weiss beer, and enjoy its calming, puzzle-based gameplay. The core mechanics involve finding duplicates of various items, which keeps players engaged in a light but rewarding manner. The point-and-click style, coupled with interesting puzzles, makes it an excellent time killer without requiring too much mental strain. Its simple yet addictive nature allows players to spend a few hours lost in its magical world. For a free game, it delivers solid entertainment, with enough challenge to train attention while being easy to pick up. East Trade Tycoon Inheritance is a simulation game set in a fictional ancient East Asia, where players evolve from a penniless newcomer to a wealthy merchant. The game emphasizes engaging in the buying and selling of goods, investing in cities, completing trade contracts, and managing family dynamics to achieve the honor of becoming the foremost merchant. Players can marry, have children, and build a legacy while monopolizing commerce across 80 ancient cities inspired by real geography. With 89 diverse goods and fluctuating prices, strategic trading is essential, especially during city festivals that offer rare discounts. Forming trade caravans is vital for transporting goods and protecting against bandits. Random events introduce unpredictability, requiring players to navigate dilemmas and make impactful decisions. As players accumulate wealth, they can establish businesses in various cities, track their progress through game statistics, and ensure the continuation of their family legacy in this immersive trading experience. Let's now delve into the reviews. Common feedback points to the enjoyable mechanics of learning economy and trading within the game. Players appreciate the engaging experience of managing their own stores, trading items, and navigating the game's market dynamics. While some users mention a steep learning curve and a lack of guidance at the start, many find the gameplay rewarding and addictive. The art style is often praised, and players highlight the fun of balancing various management aspects without feeling overwhelmed. However, translation issues detract from the experience, though they aren't seen as game-breaking. The game is particularly noted for fostering connections, with one player sharing how it helped him bond with his son after a difficult time. Overall, it offers a solid gaming experience, with many recommending it even if it had a small price tag. The game promises at least 5 hours of fun, making it a worthy try for fans of management and simulation genres.